Welcome to Garden of Life. Garden of Life is the place where we learn to love Hashem. Welcome to Garden of Life. Welcome to another episode. I'm so excited. This is Parshat Shelach. So we're going to begin. We have an awesome artwork that you're not going to forget. The beauty of the promises of God when you see your work of art. Okay? So let's begin. This is my son Natannael. He's with me today, and he's gonna be doing the Parsha with me. We're gonna be doing our session, read with me, while we make the artwork. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go quickly to our Parsha, and let's see what's in the box. Okay, here it is. If you want all the Parshas of one book, you can find it. The Parashot, you can find it, and in my store, click the link below, and you have all the information. Okay, let's begin. Whoa.
Wait.
Yes.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, like and subscribe. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's see what's in the box. Let's see what's today in Garden of Life. Ooh, what are we seeing here? We see, what is this? That looks like a big, what do you think that is? That looks like
it's like a man.
It looks like a giant to me.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It's like a paper giant.
Oh, let me see. Oh,
Yep.
it is a giant. Oh my God.
So we have
We have
two.
So we have
two little guys and one giant.
ooh, and we have a bag in here. Let's see what's in the bag. Ooh, we're using our army bag because it's the book of Numbers. Okay, so what do we have in here? Ooh, we have tree trunks.
And we have a bunch of leaves.
We have leaves. We have trees. Ooh.
We also have tree roots.
Can you believe that the trees actually have different colors? They're actually trees that have different colors.
Really?
That's really amazing.
No
Maybe
way,
we can
so
put some
all of
pictures
them
here.
were like rainbow colors. Like one tree was yellow,
Yes.
the other one was red, one was blue,
Yes.
and some were even pink, purple.
Something like this. See? Oh my goodness. What else do we have in here? We have leaves. We also have grape. We have grapes. Grape shape. We have figs. And we have pomegranate.
Ooh, delicious.
Ooh, what are we doing today? Okay, so what color do you want to do the portion?
We could do blue.
You want to do blue? I love blue. It's one of my
blue is
favorite
also my
colors.
favorite color.
I know. Have the color of the sky, and it gives you tranquility. All right, so today the portion that we're going to read of the Parsha, it's very short, but it's very exciting to think that Hashem have actually a place for His people, you know, and it's a place that has so many blessings, you know.
Yes.
The Lord said it's a land of flowing with milk and honey.
And a fun fact, the giants that were there living in the land, they were the giants that were surviving Noah's Ark during the flood.
3 of them, I heard,
Yes,
right?
3 of them. 3 giants.
Oh, wow. Well, we have one giant here in the picture.
Yes.
So let's do that. Let's go with read with me here in Garden of Light. Let's begin. So what happened in this portion? It says that Hashem spoke to Moshe, saying, send forth men, if you please, and let them spy the land of Canaan. Okay, that I give to the children of Israel. 1 man, each from his father's tribe, shall you send, every one a leader among them. Moshe sent them forth from the wilderness of Paran, and at Hashem's command. They were all distinguished men, head of the children of Israel were they. So remember all the tribes, remember the leaders of the tribe that we talked about in the beginning. And here mentions some of the names. There are different leaders from the book of Numbers. So these are different ones. I put the link here. You can't read the rest. So let's begin. Let's begin our artwork. So you're gonna grab your paper. You have your blue paper or pink or green Oh, put this on
Whatever's your favorite color.
your favorite color or the paper that you have in the box, okay? So what are we going to do here? So we're gonna place my paper right here on the table. Well, I'm gonna be doing it like this in front of you because I don't have a way, or you know what? We're gonna flip the phone. We're gonna, so they can see the artwork. Okay, here we have our paper, so you can see, and Natannael is going to help me to design the land per se.
All right. So
Okay, we have different. Hold on, let me see. This is not okay. Here we have our paper. Okay. And Natannael is going to be helping me. We are going to be doing the part of the promised land, okay? As an artwork. So we have 3 different trees of the color. What color you like to put, Nata?
we could go with yellow to be more creative.
Yellow. I like this. Okay. So
We could do that.
like that?
Yes.
That it can show a little bit like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna put the tree like this, and Natannael, the awesome thing about this is that he has a sticky foam.
Yes.
So open up.
So all we could do is just we could rip this like little paper up, and then
We have paint.
we gotta be careful because it's sticky and you wanna like ruin it. So then right here,
You start from the bottom. You start from the bottom. You have to measure the bottom. No, the bottom one.
Right here.
Yes, right there. There you go. Thank you, Nata. Look, see, it's holding the tree.
and then that is our tree.
There you go. So now we have another tree. We have a little one, and this is the let's say the fig tree. Okay. Can you open this one, Nata, please? Sorry, I'm holding the phone. It's hard for me to
It's okay.
open the paper. Okay, we put it next to. There you go. So we're putting a little tree. What is the little tree? Okay, we have a little one here. I think it's this one. Yes. We have a little one like this. We're gonna put it right in the center. Oh, we could have done this. Can open it, or we can just glue it. Okay.
Yes.
Let's just glue the part. You help me this one. Thank you. Just a little bit here. Put the glue here. Right. There you go. Okay.
So you could do it either way. You could glue it, or you could put the sticky foam on top of it. You could do it either or.
Okay. There you go. There you have it. Okay. Wonderful. So we have 2 trees so far. Okay.
So our regular tree and our fig tree.
There you go. So this is will be pomegranate, and this one will be fig tree.
Yes.
All right. So we have one more to do. We have a giant.
Yeah.
Let's put a giant. Let's see what the Torah says about the giants. So we can go along with what it says.
What happened is that Moses sent
Moshe.
them to spy out the land of Canaan, and he said to them, go there in the south and climb the mountain and spectate the land and give details about it and what dwells in it. So he just wanted to see if it's strong or weak to see if they're allowed to go in it. But then the spies went there, and then Moshe told them if there's anything there, take it all, because the days of the season were first ripe grapes.
Oh, ripe grapes.
Yes.
That's what we're going to do.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Look at this.
So
I
here-
brought some grapes.
Yep, here's some grapes.
Wow! Can you imagine having a cluster like this? Actually, it was bigger.
Yeah.
It says that they could not carry it. That it was so big they could not carry the cluster. Look at this. It was so big that they need 2 men to carry the cluster. So
Too strong.
I know. So in this parsha, we could put all the tribes, right? We could put all the tribes. But we are going to put 2 most important person of this parsha, okay? The 2 most important people of this parsha. Who do you think they are?
Right. First is Joshua and Caleb.
And Caleb. There you go. But before that, let's put our fig.
Yes.
Let's put our figs on our tree.
So in the fig and pomegranate, we have this little baggie here.
We have the figs on here. The figs we have them
And
here.
we also have figs here.
We're gonna put them in here. There you
You
go.
could glue it here, or you could tape
Let's
it,
make
but
it-
it's better gluing it.
Yeah.
So,
Let's make it like exaggerated.
yeah.
Figs, you see? Put this one looking down like that. There
And
you go.
then-
Go ahead. There you go. So there you go. You have like a fake tree there. And we're gonna put one of our guys here. It looks like he have a something behind his head. And we're gonna put our other guy here. Let's call him.
Next to the giant.
Yeah. What are his name? What are their names?
Joshua and Caleb.
Joshua and Caleb. So we're gonna put one here and one here. Okay. It says that it was the season of the first ripe grapes. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna glue our little guys. Can you glue them? This one. Good job, Nata.
Thank you, Mom.
Still have paint from painting the sticks that we were painting on our fingers.
And guys, either or you could tape it or you could glue, but if
you can glue.
Yeah, but it's better gluing it.
Yeah. So we sit on this side. You can imagine how big they were, right? Like the giants were so big that they saw themselves so small.
I know.
But the land is so beautiful, you know. Hashem promised them. No, put it like around here because they need a space for the to hold the cluster. Okay, there you go. Good job, Nata.
And then after that, we get our little stick. So
these are the sticks that we got outside. So let's put it right there. We're gonna use a lot of glue for this one, Nata.
Yes.
Oh no, for this one we don't need much glue. Guess what? Guess what? Go. Okay, so now that we have our stick in here, we are going to put, you have to put a lot of glue on the sides of the stick. So even if you have a chunk of glue on on that side, on one side only, because it's gonna be stuck.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is it. This is a lot of glue, so it's probably gonna work.
Yeah. On this side, let's put it on this side so that this one have more glue on this side. Okay. Maybe you need to put your guys a little separated. Okay. Yeah, now it's there. Yeah. Great. Now, if it happened that your glue is not working, so there is a solution. You can grab a piece of tape or these
these little things. Like those little...
We grab it from the tree trunk, actually, from the other trunk that we have, which is got a little tiny one.
So if you use this, you could just glue, like you just put it here.
Like he's holding it, like he's holding it somehow. It's an option, okay? But I believe that the glue will do, okay? There you go. There you go. So now let's work on our grapes.
Yep, the grapes.
So we have these gigantic grapes, paper grape. Yours probably in the box, you're gonna have the sticky paper. So we're gonna put 3 grapes on the top, okay?
Yes.
If you want, you can glue the 3 of them like this first. You think you can glue?
Yes.
Put the glue like here and then here, and we'll glue the 3 of them. All right, so now go ahead, let's put glue here. It's gonna be easier on the side, just on the side a little bit. Here, on the side, right here, a little bit. There you go. And then we put them, there you go, there you go. And then you do the same thing with the other one. Oh, I'm so glad I have a helper here because it's great. I can hold the camera like this.
It's been crazy.
Wonderful. So now put glue on the back.
Like this.
Or you can make the whole, no, on the top here part, because you're gonna put it on the stick. There you go. And you go ahead and do the same thing with the other grapes, but the difference with this one is you're gonna put 2 grapes. There you go. Here we put it right here. Okay, right here.
Yeah. Okay, so all right. Okay, so after that you get 2 grapes only, and then you get 1, put to the side again, and then glue this right here.
There you go.
And then you glue it to the top right here.
Just the top.
Like you did to the other side, to the other one.
And you put it right in the middle.
Yep, right.
There you go. You got it. That's looking like a cluster. All right, so we're gonna put one last one. Let's pick up that one. And we're gonna put it right here. It's okay if it comes out of the paper. That's the fun of it, that the paper, you know, the giant comes out, the tree is out. Wonderful. So one last thing is that we are going to get our leaf. I think we have to like glue it really, you have to put a lot of glue, because remember, it's a stick. And usually the stick, you have to let it dry. Okay.
So to make it stick better, or you could put glue on the stick as well.
A lot of glue.
So much glue. And then stick it on like this.
There you go.
There.
And one last one. Oh, I like it. Look, it's 3D.
Yeah.
It's coming out like this. So one last, we're going to put the
vine.
The vines here. Let's make it like a little, like this. Okay. So now we put glue on here, on the top. There you go. Put a lot of glue, even in the middle, because we're gonna hold it.
So then right like that, and then
there you go. You have your grapes cluster. And remember, let it dry. Okay, let it dry. Okay, now that we have our figs, and it says that it was the time of the ripening, you know, of the grapes. Just put a little bit higher here so you can see. It's really hard with this stick. You have to let it dry. Okay, so we have also pomegranates. What are the pomegranates? What else it says in here? Parshat Shelach. Well, you put the pomegranates. I think you have sticky ones, right?
Yes. We
yeah.
have
Okay, some people have these bright red, and some other people have the dark ones. So let's grab the biggest one that we can find, okay?
Yes.
So we're gonna put the pomegranate on the tree.
Yes.
So while I read, Natannael is going to be doing it. How exciting. Okay, so they ascended despite all the land from the wilderness of Sin to the expanse at the approach of Hamath. They ascended in the south and they arrived at Hebron, where there were Ahiman, Sheshai, and Talmai. It's true, Nata, what you say about the giants.
Yes.
The 3 giants, the offsprings of the giants. Hebron has been built 7 years before Zoan of Egypt. They arrived at the valley of Eshcol and cut from there a vine with 1 cluster of grapes and bore it on a double pole. Oh, so it was a double pole. So it's supposed to have like 2 sticks, but it's okay. You know, we can just figure that.
It still looks good.
Yeah, and a closer double pole. And of the pomegranate of figs. So look at this tree. Can you imagine what would you do with so much pomegranate? I love pomegranate.
Yeah, pomegranates are delicious.
I love pomegranate. Let's put the big ones, the biggest one.
Guys, comment below if you've eaten pomegranate before.
Oh, pomegranate. Thank you, Nata. Yes. They named that place of Valley of Eshcol because of the cluster that the children of Israel cut from there. They returned from the spine of the land at the end of 40 days. They were for 40 days in that land. What if we put some that fell off from here? Like some giant, like here on the side? Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so there's 3 giants, so we should put number 3 here, right?
Yes.
Like symbolizes that it's 3 giants. So we write it down because I didn't put 3 giants in there.
So to write it down, you could use
just
a pen, a marker,
and we can put the names of the giants here. See?
Yeah.
The names of those.
So to write the names and the numbers down, you could use a marker, pen, pencil, whatever you want. Whatever's useful.
There you go. Wow, that's nice. Look at this. I like this. Thank you so much, Nata, for helping me. Okay, so this is what this pie. So can you imagine closer like this? Like they carry, like, let's put it here.
There's so much of
like a gigantic cluster. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is awesome. So you know what I love about this parsha is the Hashem. Even though they didn't have a good report, look at this. Look at how pretty, Nata. This is awesome, and it's exactly what says in the Torah. See, it's exactly what it says, except for the 2. For the 2 sticks, but we're supposed to, and the 3 giants.
Alright, everyone, we're almost done. We just need to write the names of the giants and the number of the giants.
Here it is, the artwork. Wow, how nice. We can see the tree coming out of the paper, the cluster coming down out of the paper. We have the giant coming out of the paper. And look, go ahead, Papi.
And there are 3 giants, and here are the names. Ahima, Sheshai, Talmai.
And Natannael wrote number 3.
Yes,
Reminder, it's the 3 giants. And who are these 2 guys? What are their names?
this one's Joshua and that one's Caleb.
Oh, Joshua and Caleb. They were the only one that actually gave a good report to the people, you know?
Yes.
To Moshe and all the people. So that's why we put Joshua and Caleb in honor, to remind us to speak good, okay, of the things that Hashem gives us. Everything that Hashem promises and gives us is for good. And so we have to speak good about these things.
Yes, and to be grateful with them.
And to be grateful, yes. Can you imagine being in the land with gigantic grapes? How long would it take you to eat one grape?
Like an hour?
I don't think I will be able to eat a whole hour
you
grape.
Eat like 2 bites of it.
Have you eaten figs before?
Yeah, I think figs are amazing.
Have you eaten fig? Have you eaten fig before?
Comment below if you eat figs also.
Or pomegranate.
Or pomegranates.
Pomegranate. Yes. Pomegranate is delicious. My grandma used to have a pomegranate tree.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh my goodness, this is it. Okay, here's the tip. If your tree comes down because of the weight, you can put one of your pomegranates here on the back, or just glue the tree on the back. That's it. But here it is. It's the story. Yay. Moshe sent the people, and the people went, and for how long they were in the land? 40 days in the land. Wow. Flowing milk and honey. Do you believe a land flowing with milk and honey, like water, rivers of milk, like that? Well, and honey? What do you imagine that?
Kind of.
I'm going to tell you something really interesting.
Yeah?
That was the way that Hashem was speaking. It was a way that Hashem was telling the people, flowing with milk, meaning that they had a lot of cattle. They had a lot of animals that give them milk, like goat. See, goat milk.
Cows.
Yes, there you go. That's what it meant, flowing with milk and honey. Meaning that the land had not only fruit, it had cattle, it had the animals that's gonna feed them. And honey, because of the dates. The dates from the date palm, the dates sweet as honey.
Hey, what about beehives and all that stuff?
Well, that too. But it was because of the amount of dates that they had around that.
Yes.
Okay? So I hope you enjoy this Parsha. We enjoy it so much. We're having fun building this up. We remember that they were for 40 days, and this Parsha mentioned the 3 giants. Joshua and Caleb were the only ones that gave a good report. That's why we put them here, because we can put the other 10, but no, they didn't give a good report. No. So, and the cluster, this is the only thing we're missing, is with 2 sticks. They were carrying with 2 sticks the cluster, and the land had delicious figs and pomegranates, and it was a land flowing with milk and honey. So thank you for being part of Garden of Life. Garden of Life is the place where you learn to love Hashem. Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nata, for being here with me. I enjoyed. Thank you. Okay, shalom, everybody.